Hi everybody. Today is Monday, May 18th, 2020. I hope you had a good weekend. Okay, today I'm going to start a new chapter book. It's another Ready Freddy book. It's called Homework Hassles. That's what the cover looks like. And I'll read the introduction first. I have a problem, a really, really big problem. I hate doing homework, and I have a report due next week. Let me tell you about it. Chapter 1 is called The Assignment. Okay, class, said our teacher, Mrs. Washie. Please listen carefully. I'm going to tell you about a very special homework assignment. The class groaned. I think you will all really enjoy this assignment, Mrs. Washie continued. Since we have been studying nocturnal animals, I thought it would be fun if you each chose a nocturnal animal to learn a little more about and then shared what you've learned with the class. Oh, I want to do a bunny, said Chloe, wrinkling up her nose. They're so soft and cuddly and cute. Bunnies? Max snickered. You can't do a bunny, stupid, because bunnies are not nocturnal. Max, how many times have I told you not to use the word stupid? Mrs. Washie asked. Sorry, he mumbled. But you are correct, said Mrs. Washie. Bunnies are not nocturnal animals. Who remembers what nocturnal means? Robbie's hand shot up. Robbie is my best friend, and he is really smart. He is like a walking encyclopedia of science. Here's the picture. Yes, Robbie. Can you please tell us what nocturnal means? If something is nocturnal, then it is awake at night and sleeps during the day. Humans are not nocturnal. We are diurnal. We like to sleep at night and are awake during the day. Very good, Robbie. That's right. Nocturnal animals do all their work at night. They eat, hunt, and play when it is dark. Ooh, that's scary, said Chloe. I'm glad I'm not nocturnal. I'm scared of the dark, she said, pretending to shiver. Just then Max, who was sitting right behind her, leaned over and shouted, Boo! In her ear. Chloe jumped up and screamed like a baby. Ah! Max was rolling around on the floor, laughing hysterically. Chloe stood up, pouting, hands on her hips, and whined, Did you see what he did, Mrs. Washie? I think he should get a timeout. Here's the picture. Chloe, said Mrs. Washie, you are not the teacher. I will take care of this. Max, you need to apologize to Chloe. Sorry I scared you, you little baby, he said, still laughing. All right, that's enough, Max. Please go sit in that chair over there. Max got up to go sit in the chair on the other side of the room, and Chloe smoothed her ruffled pink party dress and sat back down on the rug. I don't know why she wears party dresses to school. She's such a little fancy pants. Okay, now where were we? Mrs. Washie said and sighed. Oh, yes. Does anyone know what animal they'd like to do? Robbie raised his hand. I want to do geckos, because I have a leopard gecko named Violet at home. I could stay up late and study her. There are the pictures. Yes, Jessie, said Mrs. Washie. I'll do raccoons. My abuela calls them bandidos because they look just like little robbers with their black masks. Hey, that's what I wanted to do, Max called out from his chair. Well, said Mrs. Washie, maybe next time you'll be a better listener, and you can pick first. But for this assignment, Jessie gets to do raccoons. Aw, that's not fair, Mrs. Washie, Max complained. Max, not another word from you. Other kids kept raising their hands. It seemed as if everyone in the class had an idea except me. Freddie, said Mrs. Washie, do you have any ideas? Nope. Well, you have to think about it. Everyone will give a little report to the class next week. This is the picture. You might also want to include some pictures of your animals. I wrote the assignment down on this paper, so make sure you show it to your parents. This is going to be so cool, Robbie whispered excitedly. Yeah, right, I whispered back. Maybe for you, Brainiac. Hey, do you want to bring Violet over tonight and we can stay up late and watch what she does at night? Are you kidding? Your mom would never let me bring a lizard into your house. Yeah, that's true. Well, you and I can stay up late anyway and see what it's like to be nocturnal. Yeah, maybe we'll even stay up all night, Robbie said. Now you're talking. I've never stayed up all night before. Great idea. I can't wait. And that's the end of chapter 1. So tomorrow I'll read chapter 2. And then today we'll have a math lesson. Today in math we're starting chapter 9. We're on lesson 1, but if you look in your workbook where lesson 1 starts on page 635, it looks like mine, we're not doing that page. So let's go on to the next page. That looks like this. It has pigs at the top. Okay, two-dimensional shapes are flat shapes. They can be open or closed. So the first shape by the pig is open. You see that it's not closed in. All the sides aren't there. And then the second one is closed. It has 4 sides, all closed in. Squares and rectangles are two-dimensional shapes. They are closed. They have straight sides and vertices, or a vertex. Vertices means more than one. Vertex means one. Now, another way that you can look at vertices is they're like corners. So if you look at the square, they're pointing to a corner. That's called a vertex. So there are 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 vertices because there are 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. So trace over the 4 sides and 4 vertices. Then we have a rectangle. It's pointing, the arrow's pointing to one side. So a rectangle has 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 vertices or 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it says, write how many sides and vertices. So the first one is a rectangle. So look at how many sides a rectangle has. It has 2 short sides and 2 long sides. So there are 4 sides altogether. So write a 4 on the line. Then it has 4 corners or 4 vertices. So write a 4 in front of vertices. Number 2, we have a square. So count the number of sides the square has. A square has 4 sides. Write a 4 there. It also has 4 vertices. So write a 4 in front of vertices. Remember, vertices are like corners. Then at the bottom, I'd like you to talk to someone at home about how a rectangle and a square are alike. How are they alike or similar? Talk to somebody at home about that. Let's go on to the next page. Okay. At the top it says, write how many sides and how many vertices. So look at that shape next to number 3. Write the number of sides it has and the number of vertices it has. Number 4, we're going to do the same thing. Look at that shape, write how many sides it has and how many vertices it has. Number 5, how many sides does that shape have and how many vertices? Write the numbers on the lines. And number 6, the door. Write how many sides it has and how many vertices. Okay, let's go on to number 7. You're going to circle the objects that match the first shape. So look at the shape next to number 7. Then you're going to circle the object that matches that shape. So which one matches that shape? Circle it. Number 8, you have a square. Which one of those shapes next to the square matches it? You're going to circle it. Okay, let's go on to number 9. You're going to circle the closed shapes, only the ones that are closed. Remember, if they're closed, all the sides are connected to each other. So only circle the shapes that are closed. On the next page, number 10, you're going to name and draw each shape. 10 says, I am a closed two-dimensional shape that has 4 vertices. All of my sides are the same length. What shape am I? Now over on the side we have a word bank. It's either going to be a square or a rectangle. Which one fits those clues? Then I'd like you to draw it over on the side of your paper. Okay, number 11. I am a closed two-dimensional shape that has 4 sides. 2 of my sides are long. 2 of my sides are short. What shape am I? Explain to a friend, so explain to somebody at home, what makes a square different from a rectangle. But make sure that you write either square or rectangle on the line. Which one fits those clues? Then I want you to talk to someone at home about what makes a square different from a rectangle. At the bottom, you're going to use the words closed, sides, and vertices to describe the square. So I want you to use all 3 words when you are writing to describe the square. How could you describe it using words? You need to use closed, sides, and vertices in your writing. Have a great day, everybody.